Today on Hopped Up, we're going to be reviewing Harp Lager from St. James Gate Brewery out of Dublin, Ireland. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are reviewing. Appreciate you guys joining us. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell so you can get our future videos and get notified of those. What are we drinking today?
We're getting a classic Harp Lager out of Dublin, Ireland, from the St. James Gate Brewery out of St. James Gate, Dublin. This is a classic Vienna style pale lager in the Pilsner style brewing. 4.3%, 21 IBUs. So let's, I know we're all thirsty because we've been waiting all day for this. So let's get going. Yeah.
Let's do it. Classic for sure.
Yeah, I even got my hop glass. I can finally show to the front.
Nice. I just had to go with the Guinness. So
yeah, well, as you can see, thanks to the bottle, it is a Guinness product.
I assume at this point we've all had this.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know that I have, but if I have, it's
way, man.
Not one that I would have logged. So,
well, let's see that. Good color.
Yep, good color, very clear.
11.2 full ounces.
Yeah, well, this is European, right?
Yeah. Great flavor, great aroma. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mates.
That's good stuff. So this was first created in 1960 by Guinness. So it's been around a while.
I don't know, when I see Harp and I see Guinness, I know Guinness is like 1700s, I think, right?
1759.
Yeah. So when I see Harp, I'm thinking it's got to be at least 1800s for some reason. I guess just because it's paired with Guinness from that standpoint. But so I was surprised to hear 1960 on that, but definitely a solid kind of classic beer.
Yeah, that's a classic lager.
Interesting. So in 1759, the St. James Gate Brewery started by Arthur Guinness. And he originally leased the site for £45 a year for 9,000 years. I thought that was like, well, a 9,000 year lease and £45 a year. That's like in today's, that's a great deal now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Impressive.
By 1886, it was the largest brewery in the world. Wow. And then today, it's not the largest in the world, but they are the largest brewer of stout.
Wow. Yeah, I think I watched just a documentary on Ireland, and they had a stop in Dublin, and I think it's really cool, the brewery there and the museum and everything they have. It's in kind of the shape of a Guinness glass, something like this, with a observatory on the top. So I thought that was pretty cool. Definitely someplace I hope to get one day. So
that'd be a great road trip for Hopped Up Beer Review.
I mean, as soon as we get the budget, approved, then I think we can make that happen.
I mean, I've got buddies, they go on these golf trips to Scotland and Ireland, and why not? I think we should do it.
Yeah. We'll have to look into that. Absolutely. But yeah, this is one that I have a lot. Anytime I find Harp, I buy some because it's just a good kind of, easy drinking beer, easy drinking lager. something that's refreshing and good.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. Easy drink. I've gotten already half of it down.
Yeah.
So we better rate this pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't see it around here as much, and maybe it's because I don't look as closely, but I don't remember seeing it around as often.
Yeah, it is not easy to find here either, where we're located. They had a Irish pub pack that
Okay.
was at Costco and included Harp, Guinness, and Smittix. So definitely, I picked up multiples of those just because I do enjoy all those beers. So that's how we ended up with it today.
Well,
Well,
I'll jump in and rate.
yeah, I was about
know
to say
Andy-
you should be first.
So, I think it's fantastic offering. These guys obviously know exactly what they're doing. They've been doing it decades and centuries for the long term. Easy drinking, and I'd love to have access to more of it. Perfect lager, in my opinion. I'll rate it an 8.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. A classic, crisp, clean. You can drink multiples, so it's not heavy. It's a session style. Essentially, it's 4.3%. I'm saying an 8. Good job.
Yep, it's going to be 8s all around because that's exactly where I was going as well. I think, everything you guys have said and we've already kind of touched on. This is something I go and look for. If I see it, I grab it for sure. Just because we don't see it so often. But big fan of Harp and the other Guinness products, and this is no exception.
It's a shame it's not more readily available because it would be one that I would go to. So.
Yeah, it's great just to have in the fridge, and you got people over, or you just need an in-between beer through some of the craft beers that you're drinking. Need something to just kind of reset the palate a little bit. I think it's absolutely perfect for that.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a great one after a run or mowing the lawn or sitting by the pool or out on the lake. I mean, any of those. So
absolutely. All right, that gives us all easy 8s for the Harp Lager from St. James Great Brewery out of Dublin, Ireland. Definitely appreciate you checking this out. If you find Harp, pick it up. That's all we can say. Definitely one that we're enjoying, and it's soon going to be gone. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and the other one, Twitter. Links will be down in the description. And cheers to that notification bell to get notified of our videos in the future. For Andy in the attic and Jay, jumping the gun there. I'm Ben.
Yeah.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers.
Got a little excited.